About 2 years ago, I arrived to this very house unannounced to ask Lexi's parents a very important question. I knocked on the door, clutching a bottle of B's favourite champagne just in case I needed leverage. Walked into the kitchen, built up all my courage, opened my mouth and asked the question, "Please, can I be added to the Lizelle family WhatsApp group?" The answer? No. Not unless you're married to a Lizelle. And well, here we are 620 days later.
On that note, to my wonderful Nic. Who would have thought that that's Freshers Week in St Hilda's 10 years ago, where we were wearing fancy dress at least 50% of the time, and trying out our new university personas would have led us here. And for context for everyone, when we first joined university, Nic was trialing out being cool. But with my questionable red glasses frames, my Ben & Jerry's pyjama t-shirts, and my love of notoriously edgy bands like Coldplay, I'm not sure I quite fitted the image he was going for. So it took me a few weeks to convince him that he might be interested in being more than friends. More importantly, know that, Nic, you have the purest, kindest soul and so much love to give. The care and compassion with which you treat everyone that you meet, whether they're your oldest friend or a stranger, is something that I can only ever hope to emulate, and I feel very lucky that I get to witness it firsthand every day. I really do think you're one of the best there is, and I have always been proud to have been able to call you my boyfriend and, more recently, fiancé. And I can safely say that from today onwards, I will forever be proud that I get to call you my husband. So,
Now, there really is only one person left to speak about, and that person is me. And I'm incredibly proud of myself because as of 3:30 p.m. this afternoon, I now have an amazing, selfless, beautiful, kind, compassionate, wonderful, you get the idea, wife. We were staying in a little cabin in the Lake District, and on the day of the proposal I planned a long, scenic walk on a mountain ridge, with the idea being that the beauty of nature would inspire Lexi to say yes. The beauty of nature had other ideas. The first thing that happened was we encountered a pack of what can only be described as the Lake District's apex predator, cows. These are also Lexi's greatest feared animal. Then halfway around the mountain, the weather arrived. Sideways rain, wind that threatened to blow us off the mountain, and visibility not past the end of your nose. And we were scrambling down this scree, and I looked up at Lexi and said to her, "Do you still love me?" She slowly raised her hand and rocked it from side to side. And I thought, I've blown this. When we did get back to that little cabin, soaking wet, covered in mud, having dodged the cows for the second time, and I got down on one knee and I asked you to marry me, it was the best moment of my life. And if there's one final thing I could say to you before we set off on our adventure of a lifetime, it's this: trust yourself. You have done the most amazing things in your life, and you have made the most amazing decisions, including agreeing to marry me. But as evidence of that, look around at the life that we have created. Look at all of our friends, look at all of our family who are sending so much love in your direction. I promise to always be here to support you through all the amazing things that I know you're going to achieve. I cannot wait to find out what they are. When we met on the very first day of university a decade ago, it was hard to imagine that one day we would be able to fill a marquee with guests who wanted to celebrate our relationship. So thank you. Thank you not only for coming here today, but also for everything you've done throughout the years to support Lex and I, and I'm sure will continue to do as we set off as a married couple. So please raise your glasses to a toast, to our friends and to our guests. Cheers.
Cheers.